Hello all viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Essence of Delight. This channel is created with lot of enthusiasm for the lovers of English language and literature. I hope you enjoy. Give likes as many times as you wish and don't forget to press the subscribe button below. And also please click the bell icon beside that so that you can get notification whenever a new video is uploaded. Please share the video to everyone, as many people as you can, and be supportive. Thank you. So let's get started with our model today, and here it is. Oh, bolo ki ache go tomari আমি পারি না মন বাঁধিয়া রাখিতে হো বলো কি আছে গো তোমারি আঁখিতে। Welcome viewers, welcome to our module today. Today we are going to take up this short story, The Eyes Have It by Ruskin Hall. And especially students of class 12, pay attention. Now this, a little bit of musical note at the beginning, a very popular and famous score by all-time great music composer R.D. Burman. It actually matches our today's quest. Today we are going to discuss on the pre-reading aspects of the story. What are the things that we need to know before we enter reading and analyzing the text? Now, this title itself, The Eyes Have It, it evokes a question in our mind. What do the eyes have? And the answer that we can derive from the title is it. Now this it, this is the key to the charm of the story. What is this it that holds the center of the story? Now to explore this it, the very thing that the eyes have, we need to little bit discuss and explore on the plot of the story. The story that starts with a scene on a railway platform, or so to say on a railway station. A gentleman is on a journey. A station arrives, Rohana, where a young lady boards the train. She is seen off by her parents, and as the train moves on, the narrator of the story is told in a subjective manner, where the narrator actually narrates his own experience. The narrator is deprived of sight, that he cannot see, he is blind. But he does not want anyone to realize that. And why is it? It's hard to tell, but somehow he feels little uneasy, or maybe it's just some complexity in his mind. that actually doesn't play any vital role in the course of the story. What is important is that his intention to not to reveal this fact that he cannot see, and thereby he pretends and does something and becomes very cautious about his co-passengers. But at the same time, he doesn't even just sit quietly or just stay aloof. He has an intention to mix up with you. Regarding this co-passenger of his, which he meets up at Rohana, as the train moves on, he starts to talk to her. At first, some formal dialogues are exchanged as where they were going or something like that. And thereby, a series of fragmented discussion, each just sprouting spontaneously with one of its own topic. The conversation carries on for a few moments, and then there is a silence, there is a pause, and the topic changes. It's because both of them are not known to each other. The narrator feels a strange infatuation towards this lady, and the infatuation mainly arises from the very sweet voice and the way the lady speaks back, talks to him. Now there are different types of discussion. On the very opening, they are discussing about where they are going. The girl says that she is going to Saharanpur and her aunt would be there to receive her. Then a topic arises on Mussoorie because the girl asked the gentleman where he was going. He said that he would go to Mussoorie via Dehradun. And thereby Mussoorie is a hill station in the foothills of Himalaya. The states at the foothills of Himalaya like Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand especially, where the narrator Ruskin Bond, the author, has a connection, he stays there. Now, this evokes some discussion on Mussoorie, the scenic beauty that is experienced at the beginning of winter when the weather becomes clear and travelers are less than normal time, etc. etc. And this short, terse, fragmented discourses continues. One topic's another following it. The narrator once makes a mistake of asking the lady what was the sight outside like, and the moment he asked that, he became very cautious. He just realized that this may put him in an awkward position, that why is he asking such a question? But the reply the lady makes is rather indifferent and asks him that why don't you check by yourself like that. The conversation continues, and after a certain period of time, due to that infatuation and strong attraction towards that lady, the gentleman, a little in a daring mood, a little aggressive mood, flirts the lady that she has a very interesting face. And in reaction to this comment, the lady too, very amicably, without being very rude or very irritated, she very amicably replies that she has heard this comment that she has a pretty face many a time before, but learning that she has an interesting face actually pleases her. So in the short journey, both of them actually becomes easy to each other, though never met before. And at the end of the journey, when the train reaches Saharanpur, at that time the story takes a very beautiful twist turn. As the time to depart was coming closer, the intuition and excitement of the narrator was getting higher. So, at the end point, when the lady departs, she goes away. Another co-passenger takes her place and starts talking to the narrator. And at the end of the story, when the narrator asks his new co-passenger, who was, by the way, a male member this time, he comes to know that he was thinking that it was he who was blind, cannot see, and trying to just hide the fact from the lady. But the fact was that his counterpart, his co-passenger, the lady with whom she has spent a beautiful time talking to each other, she also suffers from the same fate. That is, she is also blind, deprived of her sight or vision. Now, this gives an interesting turn to the story, and it that we were discussing at the beginning is actually this it, that everything was before the eyes of both the passengers, but unfortunately the eyes could not have the truth. What is then the it? It is the truth, the reality, that in both the cases they were suffering from the same fate, and both of them were unaware of the other's fate. So it becomes evident that as the narrator was trying to just hide and suppress the fact that he was not able to see, the same was the case with the lady. Now, with this plot and the plot that will peel and unfold in our next video in a detailed discussion, we just end our discussion with a brief identity of Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond, a very strong author of our time. He is of Indian origin. Eventually he was born here, brought up here. His schooling, his experiences of his own career, and the journey of his life is intricately blended with Indian soil. And he resides at the foothills of Himalayas. This environment and this ambience plays a vital role in building up the background and atmosphere of his stories. And they add a flavor. And in the story also, some information, some topics are there which actually proves this fact. Now, The Eyes Have It is a very dramatic story. There is a drama, and situation actually evokes that drama. And how so? How does it frame the course of that rise and fall of the situation? That we are going to discuss in our next video, and also analyze some important aspects of the text. Well, do not forget to give a like if you have liked this video. And of course, Those who are new, please subscribe so that you can get updated with the videos upcoming. Don't forget to check the iBox server. That will help you to get important links in regard of this discussion. And till next time we meet, stay safe, stay fine. Once again, thank you.